And week 4, we've got San Diego State. Definitely a possible win. No, Clark, you can't steal your sister's treats. You can't steal her treats. You're a greedy little girl, you know that? And you're a bully as well. You're a bully. No one likes a bully, Clark. Let your sister eat, and then you can go check out her mess and see if she left any crumbs for you. Okay. Where are we at? Down 860. We're gonna hold on for some of these for as long as we can. And otherwise, guys are probably gonna be flying off the board. Anybody solid is gonna get a scholarship offer. Otherwise, just gonna continue to hold on and hope for the best. And if we're way down on somebody, we just know that there's not a chance in hell. So it's not worth having somebody on the board if we're 2,000 points down. It's just not possible to come back from that with our current status. We'll go ahead and start loading into the next game, third game of the season against 2-0 San Diego State. But first, I do want to see what that loss did to our championship contention. We didn't go down much. I think we were 43 last week, so not a huge disappointment there. And hopefully we can get back on track. Since the Natty is pretty much out of the story, we would like, at the very least, to get bowl eligible. Although we were saying 8 wins, we're gonna double up from last year, so it all starts here. Our defensive numbers are going to be a little bit skewed, just as a result of having to play Bama. 6 weeks left until we get Ron Dowdle back. And gosh, do I already miss him. Not really sure what the point of that was. Curious to see if we can win this game. I know that it should be a lot easier. Should be a lot easier than having to play Bama. If the talent level is, even 3/4 of, we're going to kick this off. 3/4 of what Bama had, we should be able to win no problem.
Williams back to return.
And we're going to start this on defense, and hopefully we start it with a nice defensive stop, because that has not happened recently. But we want it to. We want it to very much happen. Let's make our adjustments. Don't let the quarterback do anything, and hold your blocks on offense. The nickel 3-3-5 cover 3 has been our standard defensive set. And we're going to stick with it. This is going to be a run on first down, though. Hopefully, let's see, we soak up a blocker. Boone's there for the boom. Greg Bell can only pick up 2 yards on that carry as they stretched it all the way to the edge. That's good news for us, as they immediately go 5 wide. So Arrington is going to be in the QB spy. We're going to be, no, it's pretty much a pass unless somebody comes in motion. We'll see if maybe I can help out as the spy. And, okay. I was going to say, you can't let that guy just sit that wide open, but we're going to knock the ball loose and bring up a 3rd down. So 5 wide again for the Aztecs. Staying in that spy, just call it a pass. I might need to tell us to be a little bit more aggressive with the zone. And, man running free, but he doesn't have the first down. I don't see the Aztecs going for it here. I think that defense is going to be 1-on-1 on stops. Yeah, punt formation comes out. And, there is a chance that they fake this. I think it might be a little too risky to fake it your first punt of the day. We have a chance at a little bit of a return. Rodriguez makes a nice little move, and we're going to start near midfield. So Ben hopefully had the week to heal up and is feeling fresh. And we'll see if maybe we can play more of a standard offense. Really don't think that this team's going to be anywhere near as good as Alabama, as we lose 2 yards on the first play from scrimmage for the offense. Thompson got popped. Dwayne Johnson Jr. Is that The Rock Jr.? Interesting. We're going to go roll out of the pocket on 2nd and 12 and see if we can't hit Garen Vincent. And he's open, but I threw it a little late. We're lucky he got it, but then I fucked up and it was spamming the catch button, so we'll hurdle, and instead of a first down, it's a 3rd and 3. 0-1 trap. This is 4-down territory for us. Sky Woolworth is not a conservative coach in the slightest. And Thompson is not going to get it. Needed 3, we got 2. But you better believe we're going to go for that again. Let's just call... Oh, dog. We're going to have to take a timeout. Accidentally called a fake punt play. Not going to work out because our punter is not great at throwing the football. We want to call a read option and check the defense. I don't like the defensive set, so we're going to audible into that 0-1 trap again and hope that Thompson can just get it up the middle. And yeah, the line does enough. Gosh, Thompson is so slow to accelerate. But we're there. And you just continue to run. Wide receiver option. Bring in Manning, our fastest wide receiver, in motion. And we'll see how this triple option works. It's going to come down to the pitch. We pitch it late. Manning, oh, he didn't juke soon enough. I think we might have had a chance to juke that guy, but still an 8-yard gain. And moving the football in on San Diego State right now. Try a little halfback blast and see if we can't get up field. Try to get north with Thompson, as he's certainly not been explosive so far this game, but he does get a nice 4-yard carry. And let's go to the air. A little corner threat. See how their secondary's doing. I don't think we've really thrown yet. 1st and 10. I'm looking for Manning. I don't like what I'm seeing. We're just going to get outside the pocket. It's a really risky throw. We hit Vandermeulen. We could have let him a little bit more, but he's not able to hold on to it through the contact. He's definitely suffers from the dropsies. As a result, we're going to be in a 2nd and 10 situation, handing the ball off to Lyrer, who does a good job of getting us into a 3rd manageable. We've got 4 yards to go for a 1st down, although if we don't convert this, I am going to kick the field goal. Can't leave points on the board in any game with the way that our offense can collapse. So just got to be safe, but I think we've got Vandermeulen wide open and inside the red zone, down at about the 12. We almost had a really nice juke. Clark has jumped up into the window. It's hard to see because of the glare from that, but she's gone flying off of the bed up the wall and onto the high window, so it's a little bit terrifying. 1st and 10, another handoff. This one goes to Medley, and he took a bit of a hit. Probably should have slid down there, but we'll take the 5 yards. The drive's alive, and I was expecting to be kicking a field goal, so I can't complain too much. I just wonder what would have happened last game if we hit the field goal that we had missed. It was essentially a chip shot for us. So it's a bit of a shame. Vincent can't hold on to that one. I put him in a bad spot. I'm lucky that he was able to get his hands on it and wasn't picked. So on 3rd and 5, I want to just run. Let's try the power O. Maybe not as north-south as I would want it to be, but hopefully Thompson can get a little burst of speed. And no, he got back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else. He's able to center the ball for our kicker, I guess. And it was a long drive, but it's just going to end up hopefully being 3. And and at least we have the lead. We get the ball to start the third quarter. Those are the two things I like to see. As I skipped through that, but that was, I think, Arkansas beating a top 10 Georgia. Oh, number 4 Georgia was beating Arkansas, an unranked Arkansas. Okay. Thought that we were in a bit of a pickle there, seeing them lose and, you know, maybe helping our natty chances a little bit. We need a lot of chaos this season, as I just ran for the completely wrong hole. They had a great run with Greg Bell for 9 yards, straight up the middle. Hey, Pippin. I'm expecting this to be another run, probably to the left or to the right. We're going to call it to the right. It's a counter. And Blalock is able to at least slow Bell down as he gets another 8 yards. It's not great if we're going to be giving up that many yards per play. Not great at all. It's definitely going to be another run. Press up the safeties. It's going to be to the outside, and we're there to hit him and knock him down in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 for the Aztecs. I was able to read that one. It was a little bit obvious once they put that man in motion where the ball was going to go. So we're able to make the right read. And 2nd and 12, I'm expecting a pass on this down. We could see a screen, though. Just don't know if I would be there. It's a draw, and they're hitting in the backfield again. Draw plays rarely work in this game, so it's a bit of a foolish decision, and they're going to go 5 wide. We know it's going to be a pass. This quarterback hasn't shown he's wanted to scramble at all. And where is the coverage? Wide open for the first down. They get across midfield. Shouldn't be in this position whatsoever. And I'm expecting this ball to go back to Bell. It will. Oh, I was in the backfield and I just completely missed. So it's another 10-yard carry, and this kind of seems like our defense. It's either give up big plays or stop them at the line. I don't really think we've seen anything medium yet. So that's still a possibility. This could be a counter, but yeah, I'm expecting it to go to the edge. And again, it's either nothing or everything. It's going to be a mental roller coaster for the defensive players. Just gotta hope that you can hold him at some point. Could be a screen here. In fact, I'm gonna be ready to try to jump this. It's not a screen. And they'll dump it off to Daniel Bellinger. And give him 2 yards. So again, pretty much nothing. 3rd and 9. I know it's gonna be a pass. The question is, can we get to stop Clark? Don't do that. QB spy. Gotta be a little bit wary of the screen here, although I don't think they would run it to the short side. No, it won't be. I'm going to stick with these men, and again, wide open on that fucking out route. Oh, Lord. We got to make an adjustment to that. Everything or nothing. Just continues. We don't want to sim. Zone coverage, aggressive. Clark, don't do that. She's playing with the draw cord for the blinds. Down. Get down from there, Clark. End of the first quarter, we're up 3. And I've got a cat who's being annoying. Clarky, get down. Pip thinks that means it's Lovin's time. Oh, these cats. I can't win with these cats. Oh, this is a bit of a fight. Oh no. Who's gonna win? Looks like Clark won. They're not the best of friends. That's for sure. Oh my god. Oh, the worst part about having a nose tackle like that is that when they do jump, they always end up tackling the center. So free 5 yards on that encroachment. And it's going to be probably a pretty easy, journey into that goal line situation. As, let's see, guys being left open all over the place. I don't even think that's who they meant to pass it to. I'm pretty sure they were going for the wide receiver just behind them, but they had so many guys open. That was going to be a completion no matter what. 1st and goal now. 5 of 6 passing. It's going to be a run to the left. Could be something else, but very much most likely to be a run to the left with what they set up there. And just got to hope for things to work out. I don't think running man would work. It's definitely an option that we could look into. This is going to be another run. But typically, my teams aren't great running the man.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
We'll try it. No, we won't try it on 3rd and goal. Next drive, we'll give it a shot, but I don't want to change things up mid-drive. Watching for Bell. My guess is a run to the right here. It is a pass. It's kind of a screen. And Berg, again, can't get an open field tackle, but it's 4th and goal. Somehow he didn't get in. He was millimeters away, and they're going to kick the field goal? I don't believe that. We're going to go field goal safe zone for sure, but I cannot believe how close they were to getting into the end zone, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Yeah, they do kick it, and it's good. So we're right as I thought. We were about to lose the lead. Instead, it's just a tie now. I was expecting to be down 4 in that situation. Hopefully our offense can respond in this low-scoring barn burner. And you know what? We're going to bring this one out. Why not? Rodriguez has had some success. He doesn't have it there. 27-yard return, but we took it from way too deep in the end zone, and we're out at the 21. We'll start this drive. Nehemiah Bobo will come into motion for this triple option. And we're going to just hand it off to Thompson, who gets 3 yards. Not having a really good running back or fast even, is so detrimental. Try a little play action. We're looking to hit Bobo here, get him involved in back-to-back plays. Maybe Manning if he's wide open, which he is, but we're just going to have to get rid of that one. 2 of 5 passing for 25 yards. The worst part is Medley took a hit there as well. So just not at all what we want to be seeing. And we'll try the slant here on 3rd and 7. Could go to Vandermeulen for far enough. We'll see if Lyrer can sneak free going up the middle. And this could be picked. Bad positioning. 4th and 7. We're going to have to give up the ball. And I got to hope that our defense can get a stop as well. Max cover punt. We're punting into the wind, so keep it a little low. Hope that we can barrel through some guys. Berg has not been the most successful at tackling guys in the open field. He was able to knock Keegan Williams down. Interesting way to spell that name. We're just going to have to hope for the best. .450 left in the half. This has not been an easy game. I'm going to call this a run to the left. Running back does go to the left, and oh my gosh, Berg in the open field, and then me controlling him is not a good recipe. We did force him to cut up, which is what you want to do, but it didn't really work in our favor. 2nd and 4. It's probably a run to the right. No, it's a pass. Uh-oh. We could have a guy wide open. Quarterback's going to take off. The one time I don't put my guy into a QB spy, Jordan Brookshire just takes off on his own. Time to try the 2-man under. I didn't mean to be using who I am. And my goodness, that run went for a lot. So continues to be pretty much all or nothing. We're just in a rough spot. Nothing seems to be working out today. And we'll We'll see. Maybe Culp can get something going. It's definitely going to be another run. It's to the edge. We pick up a block. We hit him in the backfield. We shove him back, and finally we drag him down. Gosh. I guess the two-man under does work. We want to be hanging out, as they're gonna shove it off to Bellinger, who loses a yard. Trying to figure out how to line up my defense the way that I want it to.
That brings up 3rd and 10.
Base a line? Is that how we want it? No. I don't know where we're at. Screen. I should have seen a screen coming. And again, all or nothing. They get another first down on a 3rd and long. 8 of 9 passing for San Diego State is terrible for us. And how can I get my guys how I want it? Another run. Decent stop. We're not having a great time though. Like, just defensively, we're definitely struggling. I feel like I remember there being a button to align your guys on their man, but we're not really getting it right now. 3rd and 5. It's another 3rd down. Question is, can we get the stop? Not feeling too confident. I don't want to call it a pass here. Could be a run. We're just focused on the running back. It's not a screen. And poof, we force an incompletion. It's only their 2nd one of the day, and it had to come from 2 guys just sandwiching the receiver. But we will give up a field goal. San Diego State will take the lead. This is a defensive struggle of a game. Neither team, oh gosh, I almost jumped off. Neither team able to do a whole lot. Only 2 minutes left in this game, or in this half. So if we can put up points, that would be big. Doesn't matter how we do. I'm hoping for a short kick here. Want to return one. Nope, not going to get the opportunity there. Gotta hit the end zone. Turf it out. This is going to be a lot of simple running here. Not much more than that. Gosh. Oh, this team is not good on offense. We really struggle to perform pretty simple tasks. Vincent will have him go deep, see if we can pull someone away. And we got nothing. I'm waiting. And there's Nehemiah Bobo. You just got to be patient sometimes. But, oh, man, I'm lucky. If that was against Alabama, there's no way we have enough time to get that pass off. Try a little tight end spot. Looking for Vincent. And he's not as open as I would like. So we'll hit the running back Thompson for 13 yards. And it's pretty impressive how quickly he seems to get going. He's running a route compared to when we hand it off to him. Try another read option here. We're going to crash down, and it's not going to go anywhere for us. Can't really afford to take too many timeouts since we had to take one on a 4th down attempt earlier in the game. So with 1:30 and on 2nd down, we're going to change formations and throw it again. Looking for Vincent or Bobo. Pretty much our 2 usual targets. And Vincent might be open. No, we're going to throw a pick. Always jump in the routes because our quarterback doesn't know how to throw for his tall receivers. They're definitely going to be passing. Oh my gosh, it almost worked out. Actually, it just randomly hit sticked, and nothing good happens. San Diego taking their first time out. See if we can just get Pip up here. She's really restless right now. Come on, Pip. Come hang out. Minute and 14 left. I'd like to get a pick back. But if they're just going to keep throwing that out route, there's nothing I can do. It literally cannot be covered. They have thrown that out route successfully for a big gain 3 times now. And every single time it's been the exact same result. Very annoying. 1st and 10. And right over the middle of the field, we're lucky to tackle him. Keep the clock moving, but it looks like San Diego State's going to score again. They should be able to get a field goal out of this as they use their 2nd timeout with a minute left. Rough is a simple way to classify what's happening here. And this could be picked. Ooh, Blanks does a good job of hitting it and then tackling the receiver just to be safe.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Us stopping them in this situation is pretty tough. We're going to blitz. And the blitz works. We forced the 4th down. I'll take a timeout. I don't think they'll go for this. I'm pretty sure we'll see them bring out the field goal team. And of course we'll be in the safe zone. But 53 seconds to work with in a timeout. There's a chance that maybe a miracle happens and we can score quickly. And they're able to hit that just barely. Oh, he put it in that bottom corner. And that's their 3rd field goal. That was a pretty long one. Down 6 now. 49 seconds left to play in the half. This one could be returnable. Yeah. Rodriguez will get a chance. If he doesn't, oh my gosh, it's going to go to Manning, I guess. Rodriguez muffs it into Manning, and we're lucky that he's able to pick it up quickly and get a pretty decent return. That was bizarre. 1st and 10. They're going to bring some pressure. And Vandermeulen, oh my gosh, Vandermeulen was wide open, but I threw it and another receiver ran into it. Man, we're just having a hard time. It's as simple as that. Thompson, I want you to block for me. Try to sit in this pocket and just take our incompletion. Again, we have super tall receivers, but you know, they're not going to win a jump ball because this game doesn't do well with jump balls. I want to bring Newberry in motion. Snap him early. He's essentially a blocker, and Bobo, I actually put him into a good position to jump up and grab one. The Cats are fighting again, but he's unable to come down with it, and we're going to have to punt this one away because we couldn't get a single yard. They're coming to block it. I'm just going to put it low, out of the way, and Berg should just be able to blow him up if he doesn't fair catch. 27 seconds and a timeout for San Diego State to probably march down the field and score. Throw a couple of long out routes and they'll have no problem. I almost guarantee it. Because we have really struggled in this game stopping the run. I'm going to start blitzing the quarterback, start rushing 4. That's what we needed. Finally we get a sack. They're not going to take a timeout, so Buck will keep moving. And I imagine they're just going to be fine with the result. Yeah, let it go to the half. Happy with their 6-point lead, and we'll get the ball back. But man, apparently that's all I needed was just to be really agile and get inside the pocket, disrupt them, not give them so much time. Rushing 3 has not been working. Rodriguez has an opportunity to return it, but he can't get under it, so I've got to just let it bounce in the end zone. Can't risk fumbling it there. And hopefully the offense can get something going here, as it has been a bit of a struggle. Obo needs to hold his block on that edge for us. All right, it won't matter because we'll just give it to Thompson for a gain of 2. Classic Travis Thompson run right there. 8 carries for 10 yards. Oh man, we are missing Ron Dowdle this game for sure. Try to hand it off to him again on 2nd and 8. And he's got a couple blocks. And there we go. He just doubled his yardage. 9 plays, 18 yards. We've got a 3rd and 1 to convert. We should be able to do it no problem, but we're 1 and 5 on the day, so obviously it's easier said than done. there Thompson goes. Maybe he just needed, you know, a whole half to go by before he could get really going. It's our 6th first down. Lyra, the hero of last year, will come in, and Medley, oof, a couple of nice cuts. And cuts are like that, those quick high-speed cuts are the only reason that we can get into the backfield. Just got to make men miss, apparently. See what we can do on this first down across midfield. See if we can go to the air. Gonna get outside the pocket and throw over the top to Vandermeulen, who holds onto it about the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air is not the most common, but I'm pretty sure both of his catches are the exact same thing. 3 of 15 on the day with an interception, no touchdowns. Bringing a man in motion. That's both our pitch man and our read man right away, so we're going to be able to make our decisions very quick. And Manning stays on his feet, gets north, and turns that run into 16 yards. It was surprisingly quick on the reaction there. The juke worked, I just didn't work to fully get around. That might have been a much bigger run otherwise. We'll try to keep it on the ground here. Lyra is in. He's going to get a nice carry here. And that might be, what is that, his first or his second attempt? Second attempt. He's averaging a lot more than the starter at the moment. So we'll give it to him right up the middle on the ISO, or one of them, whoever's in for this play. Thompson being in is kind of a sad thing. Lyra is his fullback, though, blocking. And that's enough to get us a first and goal, our 10th first down of the game. It's an opportunity to maybe get a one-score lead if we can put this into the end zone. Just got to read this correctly. Medley will keep it, and oh, he ended up in the end zone, but he's hit the ground first, so it's just going to be a second and goal from the 1. We'll hand it off up the middle again. And we'll see Thompson go not quite into the end zone. I thought he had it. It's a 0-yard gain. I maybe should have dropped the helmet because that didn't work out nearly as well as I expected it to. 45 quick base. Well, we're just going to keep trying to pound it up the middle. Hope for the best here. Lyra, can he get it in? He doesn't have the blocking, but he's able to get just enough. Falls a little bit forward, and the fullback is in for a nice score there. Tied up, and with this extra point, we're going to take a 1-point lead. It's good to see. Defense just has to come out and make a stop. I would accept them holding them to a field goal at this point. And this was a little bit shorted. Didn't go full power on it. Not going to be returned, though. Wind at our back is enough to push it into the end zone. Bell, although he's had some success on the ground, isn't going to go for it. And, you know, pretty balanced offenses right now. We've run 3 more plays. We have 1 more point. We've got a few more yards. It seems like we're kind of neck and neck at this point. And I'm going to be blitzing a little bit more with Arrington. Especially if when they drop back to pass. It's probably a run to the right. No. All day to throw. Another big gain. 16 yards to Kobe Smith. And in motion. Probably a counter here? No. It's going to be a pass. All day to throw. Quarterback will take off, and at least I got him out of the pocket. He fumbled. Oh, but they're able to recover. Oh, man. Got him out of the pocket and then couldn't get off my block to get the tackle. And we're going to rush 5 here on 2nd and 2. Taking up the blockers. We got him to stretch out to the edge. But Bell's going to get 6 yards out of that. Pick up a new set of new set of downs as they move the chains. Blitz didn't work as well as I was hoping for. But, you know, we at least showed him something different for like the first time today. Probably a run to my side. No, nothing. All day to throw again. It's another 6-yard catch. We're having a really hard time stopping this D or this offense. Our defense is subpar at the moment. I've got some cats who think they're captives. We're gonna blitz here. It should have worked. 2 guys, 3 guys is what it takes to bring down Greg Bell as he still gets 2 yards. The cat's free. They've been wanting to get out of there for a bit. Let him go. Who knows? Get some water, go potty. But if the call for kitty candies comes, you better believe we'll be there to answer it. 3rd and 2. Ready to try to stop the run. And oof, I think they just got it. Just barely were they able to get there. The linebackers not able to plug up the hole soon enough. It was a good effort, which is enough for me right now. Because we know we're not going to stop them on every play. Twins left. 1st and 10. It's going to be a pass. Actually, it's a draw. It goes only for 3. Keegan Williams can't quite, break free on that one. Probably because he can't see once he gets in there. We're too tall for him. And on this 2nd and 7, probably another pass, honestly. We'll see. No, it's an option. Oh my gosh, I dove way too early. Oh, they're throwing wrinkles at me and it hurts. Greg Bell, 19 yards. And another 1st down. Gonna blitz here, see if we can get pressure on the quarterback, and that's a nice sack. Loss of 2. So, like I said, we wanted to maybe hold them to a field goal, and this could be the opportunity. 2nd and 12. Gonna keep bringing that pressure. Quarterback seems to be running a lot when he gets scared, and this is a screen. I'm not able to pick it off, so I'm terrible at that, to begin with. But we do hit him behind the line, and 3rd and 12. I don't think we'll see another screen, but we will likely see a pass. So Arrington, if we can get pressure on the quarterback, we might be able to get in there quick and break some stuff up. It is another screen. Please get the tackle. Oh, thank God. So we hold them. 4th and 7. It's going to be a field goal attempt. They will take a 2-point lead, assuming they hit it. But a field goal for us then would win the game, or at least give us the lead back, as this game is pretty damn close. He's 3 of 3 with a long of 48 on the day, and make him 4 of 4, as San Diego State has only scored via their kicking game, which is, I don't know, maybe a little bit concerning to their offensive coordinator. We're going to try to get Rodriguez out towards the edge. Nice little cut. Juke doesn't go for much, but it was a decent return. We're out past the 25, which is all that we really hope for anytime that we come out. And on this 1st and 10, we're going to go with a little read option. See if we can run the ball. I don't expect a whole lot, but Medley is going to get actually a pretty solid 6-yard carry. I don't want to pass here, but we might have to at some point. We're going into the 4th quarter, down 2 points. I don't think our defense is getting us a safety, so a tie game is likely out of the question. And I don't know if you saw that, but for 2 frames there, all my team grew. Somehow they increased even further in size. It's a little bit scary. Motion wide receiver option to start the 4th quarter. We're going to bring Vincent Garin, or Garin Vincent in. And hopefully Nehemiah can hold his block for a bit. It's a late pitch. He did hold his block for a bit, and Vincent, one of the faster guys on the team, is able to turn that into an 8-yard carry. Fine with that. Quick slants now on 1st down. And they have more 1st downs than us, but hopefully that changes on this drive. We'll see what can happen. Trying to be patient in the pocket. I'm just going to dump it off. Give it to Newberry. Let him get some positive yards. And maybe get everybody's confidence up a little bit, because I don't think that as a team people are feeling all that hot right now. Everybody's relatively cold at the moment, and it makes sense. We're just getting bodied out there on offense. We're having to make crazy plays to get yards. And now 3rd and 7. We're going to have to continue to make crazy plays to get yards. This might be 2-down territory. Not sure how many opportunities we're going to get on offense. And deep over the middle, we've got Garen Vincent, and we've got that 1st down. Probably didn't need to lob the ball in there, but I wanted to make sure that the linebacker couldn't just, you know, jump up into the moon and snag it. So we go with the safe option of, you know, lobbing it in there and keep this drive moving. I would like to try a counter, but again, I think we're just too slow to see Thompson or Lyrer take off. And since they're going to bring a blitz, I'm going to see if I can hit Bobo. He should have the one-on-one. No, he doesn't. Outside of the pocket, I'm going to dump this one off to Lyrer. You could see that, you know, world-class acceleration as he tried to get away. And he got his 6 yards, but we need more than that. Halfback dive now. 50% passing on the day, but less than 100 yards with a pick means we're not really throwing downfield all that often. As Thompson makes a nice cut, and he actually had a lot of room to work with. So we're in field goal range, and we will be scoring, assuming we don't turn the ball over. But we gotta just be smart and safe about this. That's another good carry for Thompson. 7 yards up the middle on that one.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Don't want to pass here. I really don't. 2nd and 3. We'll go with the halfback blast. And hand off. It's going to work well enough for us to get a couple more yards. Lyrer. This in a very manageable 3rd and 1. You better believe we're just going to run this up the middle with a little 0-1 trap. It's the way that we always do it. Thomas gets the block, and he gets a whole lot more. That's a solid 3rd and 1. He gets 12 yards on the carry. He's up to 50 on the day, averaging 3.3. That's rough. But we've got a 1st and goal from the 5. Burning clock. Maybe a dangerous practice, but if we're holding to San Diego State to field goals, it shouldn't matter. I believe we'll have one more opportunity on offense, and we're going to go for 2 here. Yeah. We're going to line up in the 0-1 trap. There's a good chance that we audible into a read. I do like the way that that was set up. I'm not sure I like it now. Actually going to audible back. Everybody all sorts of confused. We actually spread everything out a little bit more. Guard hits his block. Oh my god. Thompson gets demolished in the backfield, so we still have our field goal plus lead, but not being able to convert that is a bummer. Tennessee up 7-0 on a number 3 Florida. And our defense has to come out and, you know, even if it's a bend but don't break, I'm fine with that, but cannot allow them to get in the end zone. It's a no-go situation for us. Assuming they score a touchdown, a field goal will tie up the game. So, you know, maybe a bit of a bummer not getting the 2-pointer, but with 4:05 and all their timeouts, I think we're going to see a normal offense come out. And we're there to stop that run from going anywhere. Rushing 4. Seems like it might be the answer here. The defensive line isn't quite getting the push that they need. Kind of expecting this to be a similar situation. Maybe to the outside. No draw. Quarterback all the time in the world to throw, and he finds a Ethan Dedeaux, who holds on to it through some pretty solid contact. The new set of downs. He's only had 3 incompletions today. Hasn't found the end zone, but certainly doesn't help. We're in the backfield to destroy that play, and I think we can expect a pass on 2nd and 12 here again. The question is, can we stop it? Because we certainly have not had any luck so far. Hope I'm going to put him into the QB spy. We will pressure the quarterback. Who's going to take off, and that's counted as a rush, not a sack for us. But it's still enough to put him into a 3rd and long. If I can get the quarterback to scramble again, I'm fine with that. So we're going to bring pressure. Could be a screen. I'm getting wary of those again, and it is. And quarterback's going to get sacked on the screen. It's a loss of 10. We covered it off perfectly. And we'll force them to punt with only 2:32 left. So they're going to have to take all their timeouts on this drive as we'll try to run the football, assuming they don't fake this. And they're, going all in on their defense's ability to stop us here. As Rodriguez gets just popped. A yard, if that, on the return. We'll just go halfback blast. Even if we end up having to punt this one away, getting them to burn all their timeouts could be very beneficial. Thompson could carry on 1st down, and there's that first timeout from San Diego State. So, we've got them reeling, and a chance to go 2-1. Go 1-0 in the conference and have a positive, plus 500 record overall. It is pretty impressive. I don't think that we would have expected this at this point last year. 3rd and 5. 1 timeout left. We need a 1st down, so I'm not gonna throw. I'm not gonna throw. We're gonna go with an option here. I want them to have to take that last timeout, and the way the defense is set up is really good news for us. We got the 1st down and a little bit more, so that should pretty much be the game. So we're across midfield, and we can just keep it on the ground, start burning clock out a little bit more. We go conservative tempo after this, and that's going to be a win against the Aztecs. So we've really struggled. Ron Dowdle got injured last game. He's out for another 6 weeks. We'll include this one. So it's been pretty rough on the running game. To go to our backup. But all in all, we've been able to get things done. A win's a win. We're not ranked, they're not ranked, so you can't really expect too much from us. Starting 1-0 in the conference is also pretty important. 3rd and 7 and I just realized I've made a pretty bad mistake in not letting the clock burn down for those first 2 plays. Or after the 1st down, I guess. We probably had a solid 20 seconds on the clock, which might have been enough to really help burn this the rest of the way out. That is a big oof from us. And it's going to matter because Thompson is going to lose a couple yards. 4th and 9. We're not in field goal range. We will punt this one away. So let's just go conservative on the punt. We want to go max cover. And I'm going to try to do whatever I can to make this go pretty deep. Hopefully it's not returnable. And no, that's going to be into the end zone. Dang it. A little bit too much. Not enough angle on it. 18 seconds and no timeouts to go down and score. Not going to say that we've won this game yet because we certainly haven't. We certainly have not. Back up the safeties. Remember, tackling them inbounds is huge. We're going to be, getting after the quarterback a little bit. Oh, maybe not a wise decision. He does get tackled inbounds, so the clock will start running as soon as they set the chains. 13 seconds left. We're going to go cover 2 sink here. Focus on some other stuff in the middle, and they're going to spike it. They somehow burned 5 seconds off trying to figure out to spike it. So 8 seconds on the clock. They're on their own 36. And I really do think, let's see. 3 double buzz is essentially what we've been running, but cover 2 sink is what we're going to go to here. Back the safeties up. No, it's going to be a pass. It'd be stupid to do anything else. It's a deep throw. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? 1 second, are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. Oh, we're gonna lose on a walk-off touchdown throw. I can't believe that. I can't believe that one bit. Oh, what is the coverage doing? Too slow. He was wide open. Oh. That hurts a lot. That really does hurt a lot. We're in a really rough spot here. And, we're 1-2. Hey! Welcome, guys. You just missed,
Hey kid,
What?
I'm a computer.
You just missed us,
Stop all the downloading.
losing on a last-second touchdown throw. Thanks for the follow, dear leader. Welcome to this good old 69 club. Last second touchdown for San Diego State.
What?
I'm a computer.
And Dirty Casual,
Stop
thank
all
you
the
as well.
downloading.
Triple zeros on the clock. 64-yard pass, he was wide open. And we're hurt. We started the season with a win against, I don't know what they're ranked now, what was the number 6 Texas Longhorns. We were competitive through the first 2.5 quarters against the number 1 Crimson Tide, and now we've just lost to fucking San Diego State. Yes, we are the Western Arizona University Giraffes. Every player on this team is 6'7" or taller, although it doesn't help as much as you would think, because they're all slow. And being slow in this game doesn't help, and also your quarterback doesn't know how to throw to tall wide receivers to save his life. So, gosh, you know, I predicted national championship. This is the start of season 2, really. I predicted a national championship last preseason. Now we're hoping for our second goal, which was 8 wins, just doubling our year 1 wins. But if we're gonna keep losing games like
I'm
that,
a computer.
thanks for
Stop all the downloading.
follow, Your Excellency. If we keep losing games like that, I'm gonna be grateful for a bowl invite at this point. We've got a 1-2 Hawaii, so a chance to win, but that was just rough. Let's see. Our recruiting has not been great. I know we're not gonna get Michael Love. We can't pull him back from Army, but pretty solid tall boys here. And actually, I want to sort this by overall because that's the only thing that matters. There's only so many players next year, hopefully, unless there's a lot of chaos. I can't believe we just lost that game. There's a lot of the same positions because there's not a whole lot of people who are 6'7" or taller at some positions. Like running back is hard to find. Guys, I've got like a hair. Oh, come on. Women. So, you know, you see 3 tackles in a row here, but there's a good chance that they don't all end up playing tackle. Wide receivers are nice to get. And we'll just kind of throw our points around. I'm not worried about offering a ton of scholarships early. They're just going to go to whoever deserves the points at that moment. And we're going to hope that we can pull in decent players. We lost. Yeah, we could have some interesting stuff. What I need is a little bit more speed. As I imagine that our championship contender rating, which this year was 43 before that game, has dropped yet down to 53, and they're predicting that we'll be 20th in the nation next year. We need that to go up a little bit. I cannot believe we lost that game.